Finish this, Angrel. I command it.
With pleasure, my master.
What was that?
Angrel's dead, and this battlecruiser's not far behind him.
Disappointing. Angrel was useful. This child must learn her place. And so will you.
Leave Kira alone. If you want to fight, face me in person.
That is unnecessary. I see futures in you. Futures I will not allow. Your future ends here. This child is unfinished, weak. I will make her strong. Now you will die. Even if my child must die with you.
No.
Wrath, come to me. I am your emperor. Darth Barris plays the old games. He maneuvered me here, knowing this body could be bound to this place.
I will make Barris pay for every deceit.
My exit is paramount. Salmacor's dark secrets here are of import. But they will wait. I must be released. Another time I will return for what I require.
Tell me what must be done.
I am released only when this body dies. An oversight I will not repeat. But for now, the entity Salmacor makes suicide impossible. I will lower my defenses and use my wrath to kill this body.
I am yours to command.
I am ready. Strike me down. Forever bound. Salmacor takes this body. Such The entity is vanquished. The life in this body is ebbing. You have done well, my wrath. Once I am released, the Hand will know all that has transpired. I cannot be trapped twice. They will continue to guide you in the effort to ruin Darth Barris's bid.
You are my master in all things.
Voss holds no further interest for you. Return to your ship. This body is expiring.
Surrender, Sith. You and your master cannot stand against all of us.
Thank the Force. He told me you were all dead.
Have faith, my friend. The Force is a powerful ally. The Emperor's reign ends today.
Misdirected passion. Such a waste.
My friends and I wish to speak with you. Please accompany us to Tython.
An infantile display, Tol Braga. Reckless pride, limbed by self-righteousness. You are master of nothing.
I don't remember introducing ourselves.
You have no secrets from me. You stand there because I allow it. Because I do not fear. The circle closes. The end begins. You dissipated your energy saving the weak. There are consequences. My life spans millennia. Legions have risen to test me.
If you kill everyone in the galaxy, you'll be the Emperor of nothing. What's the point of all this?
You discern a fraction of reality. Beyond these stars exist other galaxies, other worlds, other beings. I will experience or ignore them as I wish. I will spend eternity becoming everything. A farmer, an artist, a simple man. When the last living thing in the universe finally dies, I will enjoy peace and wait for the cycle to begin again.
You will never possess that kind of power.
There is no death. There is only the Force, and I am its master. My ascendance is inevitable. A day, a year, a millennium, it matters not. I hold the patience of stone and the will of stars. Your striving is insignificant. Let your death be the same. You harness immense power, but you lack the purity of will to direct it. I will not be contained. I cannot be redeemed. Death is all that remains, and you will not kill me.
You've underestimated me for the last time. It's finished, Lord Scourge. I killed the Emperor.
I can sense him fading, but he is not gone.
I must die. Everything dies with me.
The temple is coming apart. We have to leave. Get back to your ship.
What's happening?
Impossible! The ritual hasn't even begun!
The deaths you've caused, the war you've fueled, it is all mine. This galaxy is mine. It's time I claimed it once more. You wanted my return. You did not need to destroy whole fleets or turn a living world barren for that. You only had to point the Empire and Republic to a shared adversary and let them do what they do naturally. make war. The scores of dead have nourished me. I am awakened, and I bring with me death.
Do not fret, Wrath. You are still special to me. That is why I will kill you last.
I can feel your presence, Vitiate.
Hello, my Wrath. I foresaw your arrival, but I didn't quite believe it.
I promised on the Yavin moon that I would devour you last, and yet here you are. So impatient.
When you've lived as long as I have, patience comes far more easily. But that's neither here nor there. I must say, I'm glad you're here. You'll bear witness to a world's end if you survive long enough.
I can feel your presence, Vitiate.
My little insect. No doubt here to drone and flutter once more.
Drummond Cass, the Yavin moon. It must not be clear to you yet. There is nothing you can do to stop me.
That's all right. Seeing you, it's like visiting with a forgotten friend. I'm oddly pleased you're here. You'll bear witness to a world's end if you survive long enough.
I like this one. Strong-willed. Not that it will save her, or anyone on this world.
I am your Wrath. Tell me what you wish for me, my Emperor, and I will do it.
I would like you to put down your lightsaber, sit on your hands, and wait for my hordes to arrive. Not what you had in mind, I suppose.
There was a time I took pride in being your Wrath. Look at what you've become. You're just another madman.
You are a blunt instrument. Your greatest achievement has been to bludgeon in my name. Any judgment you render is an amusement at best.
You would destroy the galaxy, and the Empire along with it. I won't let that happen.
You will never have the power to destroy me. Did you believe you could? It offends me. When this world turns to red, and you choke on torrents of blood, remember that this was your chance to flee. A chance I gave! There is no contemplation. There is only duty.
We're wasting time here. The armory's safe. You go ahead. I'll be close behind.
This is between us. Let her go. Let them all go.
You overestimate your impact, Jedi.
I'm the one you want. Release Master Suro and the others. You can have me.
Again? No, I don't think so.
Whatever it takes. I'll see to it you never cause suffering ever again.
Such fire! But you of all people must know you're out of your depths. You can't kill me.
Get all of his pawns, every last soldier, Jedi and Sith, to stop their slaughter and chase you into the heart of New Adasta. You must make Vitiate want to kill you, now.
For all your claims to power, for all your smug superiority, you hack away at the defenseless like a gleeful child. And here I stand, your own wrath, in defiance of your plans, and you do nothing. Use whatever reason you want, but I know the truth. You are a coward. I think that did it.
You think I don't know what you're doing?
Of course I know, my righteous wrath. I know everything.
And I will enjoy watching you fail. Go ahead. Kill them. Kill the Jedi.
If you let them live, they will just keep murdering in my name. Don't hesitate.
Kill them. I won't mind. And neither will your Republic friend. What are you doing? This is not the act of a proper Sith Lord.
We should call Lana now, see if she has a plan for what's next.
I have a better idea.
Master Suro.
No. Watching you believe you had a chance. It's amused me. Now this whole charade is pathetic. Now, how do you wish to die? In combat, or on your knees? Go away, little Sith. This has nothing to do with your friends. This is you and I.
No matter how powerful you are, I'll never fall to you.
Confident. To the end.
Darth Maul, you wanted a word. I couldn't make that out. Could you repeat?
I'm curious. Do you really believe you've accomplished anything here? What do you think you've stopped?
You would feed on every last life in the galaxy to become immortal. I won't let that happen.
I have already cheated death. I have other plans now. As you will see.
I won't let you butcher innocent people. Or anyone else for that matter.
You could be so much more, if you would let go your quaint morality. I'll even give you the chance.
You feed on all the deaths you cause. I'm doing everything I can to take that away from you.
Everything you can will never be enough. You would be wise to remember that from now on.
I know how powerful you've become, but if I do nothing, what good am I?
Indeed. What good are you? It is a question I have asked myself, and have finally answered. I have decided that life is more interesting with you in it. If you wish to keep railing against me, then so be it. Your interference changes nothing. When I am finished here, when every life on this world has been exhausted, I want you to be alive, to know that I succeeded. Goodbye.
Father, they've come.
I already know.
His glorious majesty, immortal master and protector of Zakul, Emperor Valkorion.
Welcome.
A new name. A new face. These are not enough to hide from us.
The Sith Emperor. Your presence is unmistakable.
Oh, I think a mistake has been made. But by whom?
A second empire? Even you couldn't have built all of this. There must be another explanation.
You presume limits to my power. There are none.
Do these people have any idea who you really are? The kinds of things you're capable of?
Do you?
Your constant silence across our history. This was your distraction?
This was my focus. Everything else, a means to an end. You claim to have come all this way to find me. Here I am. What do you want?
You manipulate whole civilizations, arrange decades of war, eradicate all life on Ziost, then flee. You're going to tell me why.
Am I?
I want you to answer for your crimes. The destruction of Ziost, decades of war between the Republic and the Empire. You caused it all.
The fates of your core worlds and the people on them are of no concern to me.
To destroy you, once and for all.
You say you know me. If that is true, then you know the depths of my power. Whatever you hoped to achieve here, you know deep inside that you cannot succeed. But you do not have to stand against me. Instead, you can kneel.
I will never again kneel to you.
You would sooner die than acknowledge my superiority.
It is you who fears death, Valkorion. I do not. I will not kneel.
Everyone out!
Why send your new followers away? Something you don't want them to hear?
They are not like us.
Ma gave the Empire leadership, while you used us for your own gain. You are nothing compared to him.
He was narrow-minded. bound by irrelevant ancient dogma. But I think you are different.
You've already killed more people than I can count. Is one more supposed to stop me?
No, you are different. In all my centuries, you alone have merited my full attention. You leave your mark upon the galaxy wherever you act, just as I do. Look around you. Zakul is poised to become the greatest civilization in the history of the galaxy. I have forged this empire to surmount all of my previous works, to span eternity. The Eternal Throne commands a fleet more vast than any ever built. It has the power to reshape the galaxy into any image that I choose. That we choose. I will share all of this with you, if you will only kneel.
Your power is unquestionable. I've seen it firsthand. Our power together, nothing could stand in our way. I'm ready.
Outlander. I struggled for years, sacrificed everything. Even the life of my brother, trying to win such an invitation. You have done what I could not. In exchange, I will do what you could not. You've made your last mistake, Father.
Time will tell.
The Outlander has assassinated our Emperor. Take him away.
Share? You don't share anything. You enslave. You devour. I will never be part of that.
So be it.
You came here to defeat him. This is your chance.
First your brother, now your father.
Does my ambition truly surprise you?
You do not have ambition, only jealousy. That is why you fail.
You should have killed me when you had the chance.
So be it. I have always loved the stars.
The next time we fight, I'll drop you into one of them. See if that finishes you off.
You would not be the first to try, but you could be the first to succeed.
Your death was too good to be true. You can't fool me.
Deception was not my desire. You deserve truth.
You can enter my mind, but I won't bend to your will. I am no longer your wrath.
You have always been more than a title. To call you Sith is to ignore your true self. You have earned my respect. I followed you here so we might speak undisturbed.
The true Emperor follows no one. You are not him.
You focus too much on the past. All things evolve. Your servants, they cling to you like parasites on a predator. The homicidal savage, your thieving slave, the smiling betrayer, a debased apprentice, and a reckless malcontent. You suffered their existence for years, even those who earned death.
One feeds my passion more than all the others combined.
Passion fades with distance.
We'll be together again. Not all of us belong together. I'm not sure why they stay.
You admit the truth. Each day they drift further out of reach, without a center to hold. Without us, the galaxy and all within it spiral into chaos.
What's happening to me?
The carbon freezing was imperfect. Your body is poisoned. Dying, old foes have come to take your life.
I'm tired of talking. You want to fight? I'm ready.
Yes. Good. The old ways held you back. You barely tapped your true potential. It is time you are unleashed.
Do not presume to know me. My power is beyond your imagination.
Our failed empire. You were always superior to the murderous fools in charge here.
What's the point of wallowing in your biggest failure?
To prove a point.
This empire failed because of you. Someone like me could lead it to victory.
Do not waste time following the path of Ma and Malgus. There is no redemption here.
I enjoy ending their lives when they fail.
You could be more than an executioner. You could rule.
And spend my days fighting those who would steal my rightful place.
You understand what is required. There is nothing to fear. The Dark Council, Imperial Intelligence, Mandalorians, all fail. You alone find victory.
I'm trapped in carbonite, dying of poison, and talking to you. This doesn't feel like winning.
A worm enters a chrysalis to grow wings. It never crawls again, and never looks back.
Victory won't be mine until the last Jedi falls at my feet.
The Jedi Order is not your concern. Leave their defeat to another.
I'll feel better when you're gone for good.
I am not your enemy. I will help you see. This empire is not worth saving, and the Republic is not worth destroying. There is a greater purpose awaiting us.
You want to take back your eternal throne. The Empire is stronger than you think. I won't abandon my home.
Do not let sentiment cloud reality. They want someone to blame for their defeat. They choose you.
Your inbred children will never conquer Drummond Cass.
Empire, Republic, both fall before the Eternal Throne. You cannot stop what is to come. Save yourself. Did it please you to kill him yourself? I sensed you felt cheated when I disposed of him.
Wrong. I respect it, Ma. He led the Empire with honor.
There is no honor in fighting for a lost cause.
This dream is a big joke to you, isn't it?
I seek only to open your eyes.
Ma was weak. I always knew he'd die for my pleasure someday.
You have released your past. You are ready. Zios. The world where everything changed. For me, you, the galaxy.
You killed every living being here.
They died, opening my eyes to the truth. I have passed beyond death's reach.
I could use a little immortality before I die of carbon poisoning. Teach me.
Perhaps one day I will.
Both Jedi and Sith have sought immortality. What makes you the exception?
I am not hindered by the teachings of failures.
Everything dies. Even you.
Our flesh is not who we are. Voices, hands, children. I no longer require those crude vessels. At long last, I am truly free.
Will you be free when the carbonite poisoning kills me?
Perhaps, but that is not my goal.
Your freedom cost millions of innocent lives. You're nothing but a monster.
I am a part of you, now more than ever.
You choose to visit me. Why?
Our story is not finished. I have done all I can to preserve your life.
Why would you do that?
You are a part of me I wish to keep. I cannot save you unless you want to live.
Sith do not beg for rescue. Through passion, I gain strength.
Show me. You are the only one who has ever matched my will to survive.
It's not about survival. I have a war to win.
No, it ended long ago.
It can't be. I've only been gone.
Longer than you think. Zakuul has surpassed my expectations. The most powerful fleet in history, and an army of guardians who use the forces more than light or dark. But my children abuse their power.
Your wife isn't around to keep them in line.
I made a mistake. I let her go.
What did you expect? You're their role model.
I was different here. Abandoning my past, let me experience pleasures I didn't myself before. I have no love on Zakuul. Who knows? Even you may find it.
The only thing you love is power.
I care about it more than you know.
I committed my life to someone. Your children forced us apart.
A reunion may yet be possible. We must deal with my errant son and daughter before they ruin everything.
I knew you wanted something. You can't stop them alone.
They are deadly, and worse, lack discipline. Do not underestimate their threat. It will take both of us to undo the damage they can inflict.
Your daughter sees me.
Valen was always my favorite.
What is it?
Interesting.
Your daughter doesn't trust your son.
She trusts no one. I take it you have questions. Don't be so surprised. Where you go, I go. We are indivisible now. The gravestone. Not entirely what I'd envisioned.
What do you know about it?
I know rumors, half-truths. I won't bother you with them. Now that you know what my children are capable of, you are better prepared for the trials our partnership will bring.
They're persistent, but they don't scare me.
You do not need to prove anything to me. I am more aware of your potential than you are.
This wasn't the sort of partnership I had in mind.
Nor I. But we can still forge meaningful opportunities from our entwined fates. We will face many challenges together, but when the time comes, you will only need to ask, and unlimited power will course through you.
I thought you were just a dream.
I assure you, I am real. As is my intent to see you flourish. You have had a taste of my son's empire, his reach, and Valen. She does not believe in respect. We can only defeat Arkan if we work together.
You sound like you know how to accomplish that.
I know aspects, but an unknown factor remains at the center of it all. You.
Did you guide us here?
The real question to ask is, why are we here? You have had a taste of my son's
I'll hear you out.
Thank you. It's simple, really. You must be willing to accept my help for what it is. And you will have to come to this acceptance sooner than you think.
I don't buy for one moment that you're on my side.
Were the roles reversed, perhaps I would be skeptical as well. But what if I could prove my sincerity? Would you continue to see me as your eternal nemesis? Or would you open your eyes to the truth?
Kill the others.
Get out of here. Save yourself.
What is this?
An opportunity. You're outmatched. Death is all but certain for your Sith friend. I could save her. I only require the briefest moment of control. Accept my help, or watch her die. Choose quickly. Time has not stopped.
Take care of it.
Gladly.
Was that him? The power at your disposal.
You are free to leave whenever you like. But if you want the help of my allies, you'll stay.
We've come this far. Let us see where it leads. I do miss the old ways of Zakul. Such mythology and pageantry. Scions believe there is no greater power than destiny. They cannot believe you exist outside its influence. But we know better.
The eyes of Esne claim what can never belong to her.
They speak of envy, my son's weakness. Do not let it be yours. The Scions are driven by revenge, but they require fate's compliance. We are above such negotiations. Destiny is merely the conduit for our will.
1,000 Scions lie dead because of him. Blood calls out for blood. Do you agree? Answer us!
They question her commitment to them because they cannot foresee it. Ask yourself why. Argument with you is pointless and destructive. I can end this without any more bloodshed if you accept the gift of my power.
Offer accepted.
As you wish. Stop wasting time. Reveal his fate.
I've been saving this galaxy my whole life. I'm starting to think the only way it'll stay saved is when I'm running it.
He will not stand in your way.
You have nothing further to reveal. I now know what blinded us to the future. Our immortal Emperor lives inside your mind.
It couldn't stay secret forever.
You knew about this and didn't tell me?
We thought you'd panic if I said, hey, Emperor Valkorion's living inside my head.
Analysis. Scan reveals no evidence you possess a secondary personality matrix, Master. It is possible your brain is simply malfunctioning.
Our duel gave me a glimpse of what's to come. You will destroy the Eternal Throne, but many will suffer before that victory.
Let me guess, your vision didn't specify who suffers, or how long defeating Archon will take.
Doesn't matter. We win. If Emperor Valkorion lives because of this Outlander, there's hope for Zakul.
Your beloved immortal Emperor is a threat to all life everywhere. We must find a way to separate you from him.
It's more complicated than that. He's nothing like he was before, and I may need him.
We have a lot to discuss.
Not here. I passed your test. Join us or don't. Either way, we're done.
There is one truth left to reveal. I withheld the true reason I followed you through the trials, to understand the Outlander. Who will destroy Arkan and Valen? My son and daughter.
She told you. How delightful.
I don't leave so cool for just anyone. Be honored.
You followed me.
I was invited. Heskel arranged all of this. The fool.
If you wanted a fight, we wouldn't be talking.
I have the imagination to see many solutions to a dilemma. Unlike your friend. Scions have always worshipped at the false altar of fate. That is why I kill them. I am beyond prophecy. I forged my own destiny by making the hard choices. Now it's your turn.
You want to make a deal?
I'm not without mercy. Surrender. You will be returned to Carbonite until I find a way to rid you of my father.
And the others? Lana and Koth?
Free to leave. Without the gravestone, of course. It belongs to the Eternal Throne. You understand?
Fear the snake who believes himself a dragon. My son will betray you.
I'm a busy man. Don't make me wait.
I'll surrender to save my friends, but they'll only stand down if I tell them to.
I respect loyalty. Proceed.
Lana, are you there?
I didn't expect to hear from you so soon.
The gravestone is surrounded, Lana. Surrender the ship. Arkan promises you can all go free. Don't fight him.
Whoever you really are, my ally wouldn't surrender for anything, but thank you for the warning.
I do not know what I hate more, cowardice or incompetence. You will never be rid of me, Arkan. Not until you kill the Outlander.
Have it your way, Father.
Master!
Enough!
Self-sacrifice!
I can't wait to meet all your friends.
My son is too strong. You need my power. Only together can we strike him down.
You can't tempt me. When Arkan's done, you're next.
I will not allow you to squander this moment. We must act.
Incredible. Life signs aboard all ships in the Spire's proximity have been neutralized.
You won't win, Father! I will destroy you!
What have you become?
The gravestone's free! Get back or get left!
She raises a good question. How do you look back on your path to this moment?
I made the decisions I felt were right. That's about all any of us can ever do.
A life without regret is a life well lived. Though I suppose it remains to be seen whether you will ultimately succeed.
You're in my head. Why don't you take a look for yourself?
And what good would that do our alliance? You may not see an alliance, but our destinies are now intertwined. Take advantage of that fact, and there is much you will be capable of. Personally, I see you defeating Archon. Others on this world disagree.
What does that mean? Who disagrees?
You will learn soon enough. I had always intended to visit the old world. I thought I would have the time. Delightful.
You couldn't have mentioned Senya was the mother of your children.
I wanted to see what she would do. In the end, she chose to place her trust in you and your associates.
She'll make a powerful ally.
Intelligent, skilled, confident, and fearless. Oh, she does not give in.
That wasn't an act of trust. As far as she knew, Heskel would have said something.
Cynical. If that's what you choose to believe, I cannot stop you.
You claim you want to help, but you're still playing the same old head games.
I granted her the freedom to make her own decision, just as I have with you.
You have offered me choices, at times, but I didn't ask you to be here in the first place.
Life is as empty without terror as without love. I would permit this creature's existence from my throne. She cannot truly threaten perfection, but only enhance it. But though chaos can be beautiful, it cannot last.
This new Emperor, you've met him?
I have.
What's your assessment?
He's overconfident, but almost as invincible as he believes he is.
Are the young not always so deluded? His grapple with mortality is yet to come.
Valkorion believed he could start something new and different here. But in the end, he only taught his heirs to be every bit the Sith he was.
Or perhaps it is merely the nature of a son to seek to surpass his father.
His father twisted and used up entire worlds according to his whims. Imagine being a child in that shadow.
Mine was not the only shadow the boy stood in. They wanted for nothing before my reign ended. Look on them now.
Valkorion, we need to talk.
You once claimed the mantle of my wrath. Now look at you, begging for my scraps. You took my power, and now come for my secrets. But you have not earned them.
You saw that mission briefing. You know what's at stake.
I am not your servant, and you have trifled with my patience for the last time.
Lana, come in. Something happened. I need your help.
Your friends cannot hear you.
You brought me here. Why?
Sometimes, evolution requires a push, or a sacrifice.
What is this? Another illusion?
The time for fantasy is over. What happens now is quite real.
I don't have time for your insanity. I have a mission on Zakul.
You may still go, if you survive. You have forgotten what it means to face death alone. I will remind you. A path has been laid before you, but you refuse to tread upon it. That will change. Can you sense the predators closing in? They smell your weakness. They would feast on it. You have a destiny to fulfill. I am tired of being disappointed by your lack of progress. My son blindsided me because I allowed it, but you were weak. My son struck a killing blow against you. Had I not interfered, you would be dead. Perhaps I should have let you go then. The galaxy is finally united under a single banner. It should have been yours. Despite your precious warship, a legion of allies, and my immense power at your disposal, you remain incomplete. You have mastered the dark side of the Force. It is not enough. It never was. Until you embrace your full potential, you will only be a pawn of fate, never its master.
I follow my own path, Valkorion, not yours.
You truly believe that? How pathetic.
If you have all the answers, let's hear them. Start with why you let your son betray you.
Arkan saw what he wanted and claimed it. What is your excuse for failing to do the same?
Destiny isn't a personal choice. That's the whole point.
You grasp at understanding like a blind infant. The future is not a river to carry us. It is the ocean in which we drown if we are not prepared. You have two destinies, Outlander. In one, you defeat Arkan, claim the Eternal Throne, and remake the galaxy. In the other, you die alone, unmourned and forgotten. I brought you here to taste that defeat. Pitiful. Why did I ever believe you could change anything?
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
And neither do you. Therein lies the problem.
Give me some credit. It's not easy to kill a man who's already dead.
Do not mistake your defiance for courage. I do not.
You want me dead? If that's what it takes to get rid of you, do it.
I will not gift you that release. Not yet. This was a fraction of the pain my children can inflict. If you do not finish your training, become something greater, you will feel the full weight of their rage.
Training? I know every secret of Korriban, Drum and Kaas, and all the other worlds that dared challenge me.
You do not perceive the path ahead, even when it is obvious. Let that be your first lesson.
You keep saying I have to become more than I am, but you never explain what that means.
You demand a simple answer, refusing to look for it within. That is the essence of your failure.
There's nothing you or your children can do to me that I won't survive.
Your goal is not to survive, it is to rule. There is nothing else. I cannot stay to protect you any longer. There are matters to which I must attend, but I will leave you with a final token of my favor. Fulfill your destiny, and I promise to return.
You can exist outside my head. Where are you going? And why?
It is pointless to explain. You will understand when the time comes.
I've had enough of your threats. I never wanted this in the first place. You can stay gone.
I hope this is not the end of our journey. And one day, so will you.
When you come back, I'll be ready to finish this fight. You won't survive.
I have never been your enemy. Remember that. And be victorious.
If Scorpio, or anyone else, tries to attack Odessen again, we will be ready.
You are ready.
In the tower, now!
Voss burns. Your friends suffer.
At last, the immortal Emperor speaks.
Such chaos demands my attention. In my absence, you completed your training and dethroned my son. But you also allowed my daughter to seize power. Now, witness the destructive might of the Eternal Throne.
Were you cavorting across the galaxy, or have you been trapped in my head this whole time?
I walked among the stars, saw the people of Zakul suffer under my daughter's barbaric rule.
You didn't have a problem with Voss dying by your wrath's hand.
A necessary sacrifice is nothing compared to my daughter's depravity.
The throne is your blood-stained legacy.
Under my rule, the throne was an instrument of peace. My daughter pursues more barbaric motives. If Valen remains on the throne, Voss is only a taste of the carnage to come.
Valen must be stopped. Show me her weakness and we'll dethrone her together.
My child is more powerful than you can imagine. Soon, you will see.
Deep down, you're proud of the monster you spawned.
Valen is my most perfect creation, and the most dangerous. When the time comes, I will stand by your side against Valen. Until then, beware her fury.
Outlander, why don't we crack open that head of yours so Father can come out to play?
My child makes a mockery of herself. I know my son. If he regains his strength, he will annihilate you and Valen in his campaign to retake the throne.
Arkun!
Your mother survived the ritual. She needs your help.
No, you are not alone.
Arkan will return.
To help me overthrow Valen or break my neck.
To destroy your alliance. You think you are unassailable, but consider the cost of your victory. Thousands killed. A planet devastated. A mother's sacrifice. There is only one way to end this chaos and bring order to the galaxy. You must seize the Eternal Throne.
Even the most noble leader risks corruption on the seat of your twisted throne.
You are no ordinary leader. You were wrath made flesh. You destroyed my enemies and made the Dark Lords tremble.
Claiming the throne is no simple task.
You are up to the challenge. You fell before my influence, but it couldn't contain you. You hunted me countless times, and always you survived. You were the Alliance commander, champion of fear, and conqueror of my every challenge. No one is more worthy of taking the throne. Not even my children.
Do you count yourself among that number?
My time has passed. Only you can take the Eternal Throne.
By all means, continue stroking my ego.
You are powerful, shrewd, and peerless. An emperor in the making. But first you will strike down Valen and claim the Eternal Throne.
I alone deserve the greatest power in the galaxy.
Then you must seize it. The Eternal Throne is yours for the taking. It is your destiny. The mother of my children, reduced to ruin by a parent's folly.
I know Valkorion's there. Let me speak with him one last time. Valkorion.
Senya, the kiss of Isaac warms you.
And lights your eternal flame.
You remembered.
I've never forgotten. How you sang to me on Ivala's crest. How you turned your back on your children. How you made them kill your enemies. Kill each other. All for a taste of approval that would never come. Why?
You know why. Dromund Kaas, I clung to this world for too long before I cast it aside as a failed experiment.
We weren't an experiment. We were your people, and you deserted us.
Do not count yourself among them. You're beyond that.
Don't tell me you're getting sentimental.
I spent centuries here. You cannot imagine what I created.
The Empire was stronger without you.
Were you? This is the empty husk I left behind. But the Sith could still be a useful tool to help you seize the Eternal Throne.
You didn't cast it aside. I fought you and drove your spirit into hiding.
I had already shifted my focus to Zakul many centuries before your victory here. The polluted tomb of another Sith Lord. I once thought these ancient temples held the secrets to immortality. I was wrong.
You seem to have found a way.
The body is just a shell, a vessel for the spirit.
The search for immortality is a dangerous one.
Only to those limited by their own flesh. I have transcended.
Many Sith have been able to escape death.
For a time, but none have achieved as true a mastery of death as I have. Emperor of the Sith was my first face, but it is merely one of many I have worn.
And what about the face you wear now?
I found Valkorion centuries ago. He was a great warrior, a champion of ancient Zakul. It was only natural I hollow him out to use as my vessel. I saw potential in the primitive world, so I raised it to perfection.
Clearly you weren't satisfied just being the Sith Emperor.
The Sith Empire was too corrupted for me to save, but Zakul was different.
You speak of Zakul as though it's your favored child.
The Eternal Empire deserves more than my children ever did.
I see plenty of flaws in Zakul.
The glory of the Eternal Empire has been tainted by my children, but it can be restored.
I have no time for your nostalgia, old man.
You will need to know the Eternal Empire at its core if you ever hope to rule it.
And now you wear no face at all. You're trapped.
My fate is tied to yours because I choose it. No one can command the Eternal Empire but you. When you take the throne, you will understand. The gravestone is a distraction. Strike down failing, and nothing will stand between you and the Eternal Throne. Underestimate Valen. Her power grows exponentially. Kill her, or you will die. I will not allow this.
Not this time, Father.
Your daughter's even stronger than you.
She is not. She is merely powerful.
That went well. Any other brilliant plans?
I am not finished.
Stop wasting time and end her miserable life.
Only you can strike her down.
When I'm done with your precious Outlander, you and Mother are next.
Such hatred. You are my daughter. We are family.
You caged me like an animal!
You were a danger to yourself and others. I made you safe.
You feared what I would become, and you were right.
Kill me, and your father will be free to take another form. It might be you.
He's too weak, and he knows it.
Kneel before the Dragon of Zakul.
No! Oh, that's not!
Did you think I locked you away to punish you? No. You had to learn. You had to be conditioned. Kneel before the Dragon of Zakul.
What did you do to me?
If you fight, You will die.
That's it. Bomb over.
The crisis may be averted, but my daughter still infests your ship.
You did something to Vaylin. Shut down her power.
Her aptitude with the Force made her extremely dangerous, even as a child. There was only one solution. I conditioned her subconscious to respond to a simple phrase. Kneel before the Dragon of Zakul. Speak these words in Vaylin's presence, and you activate her conditioning. She will be powerless to strike you.
You're controlling Vaylin's mind. How could you do that to your own flesh and blood?
If not for her conditioning, you would be dead, along with the rest of your allies.
Now that Vaylin knows about her conditioning, she'll do anything to break free. What are her chances?
She lacks the patience to break her mental cage.
You should have told me about Vaylin's mental off-switch the second she took the throne.
I did not wish to cloud your mind with false hope. Now Vaylin's pride is wounded, her weakness exposed. She will be more dangerous than ever.
Omni-cannon to bridge. Come in.
Hello again. I like your friends. They'll look lovely in my trophy case.
Don't touch them, Vaylin. Kneel before the Dragon of Zakul.
Nice try, Outlander.
You must be closer if you hope to activate her conditioning. Flee. She cannot strike you down, but she will find other ways to hurt you.
You stopped her from killing me. You can save my crew.
That will not be necessary.
The phrase you recited, kneel before the Dragon of Zakul. Can I control her with that?
Not like this. You must be closer.
She can have her fun, and then I'll have mine.
You will, but not here or now. Something is coming.
Despite all we've endured, we're stronger than ever.
Do not surrender to self-delusion. If not for my conditioning, Vaylin would rain death upon this world. You are strong, but you are never safe. The stage is set for my daughter's ruin. Strike her down, and this empire will be yours to command.
I won't be your assassin. If I can remove Vaylin from power without bloodshed, I'll do it.
After all you've seen, you still cling to empathy. It will be your undoing.
When I take the throne, how long before you call for my destruction?
If I wanted you destroyed, I would have done it long ago. My fate is tied to yours.
For my first order of business, I think I'll have the Eternal Fleet blast my name into Zakul.
Why leave your name on a single world when you can carve it across the galaxy?
My father was right to recognize your strength. But are you in control? Or does he pull the strings?
Valkorion may have forced his way into my head, but my choices are my own.
That resolve may be what Zakul needs.
You would stand aside as an outsider seizes your throne?
Father.
You've grown weak.
My hands are stained with the blood of millions. This family's legacy is dripping with it. It's time a worthy emperor takes our place.
It's not too late, Arkan. You can still redeem yourself.
I'm beyond redemption.
I can't change the past, but I can atone for it. Your destiny is to lead Zakul. And mine is to join the Alliance.
I did not raise my son to serve.
You have no son.
Your time is over, son. Your destruction was inevitable. The weak always die to make way for the powerful.
You're a monster.
And you are a child.
You should have left me on Nathema.
You are my daughter. This is where you belong.
Do you know what they did to me there?
You needed discipline. You had to learn to control your power. The bond between us is growing stronger. You are glimpsing my memories.
Vaylin mentioned Nathema. What is that?
Nathema is a blighted, forgotten world, where the Force has been corrupted. I sent Vaylin there to condition her mind, and teach her obedience.
That's where you taught her to kneel before the Dragon of Zakul.
She left me no choice.
No wonder your daughter hates you, and everyone else.
She learned to hate long before I sent her away.
Sounds fun. I'm sure Vaylin loved it.
It wasn't safe to send her anywhere else. Unchecked, Vaylin was a threat to everything I had created, and to herself. Her power had to be contained.
I sense something. Vaylin is drawn to Nathema once more.
She would only return if she had found a way to break her conditioning.
You were scared of her.
I respected her power, as should you. Do you not wonder why these memories are resurfacing now?
If she was such a threat, you should have just killed her.
She was still my daughter. In her, I saw aspects of myself. I hoped she could become worthy of the throne. She failed me. Instead of focusing on the mistakes of my past, you should ask what this vision means for our future.
I figured you were trying to manipulate me somehow.
This was a warning. She wants to break her conditioning. If Vaylin unleashes her full power, even you may not be strong enough to stop her.
Scans detect only one structure emitting signs of life.
This world is unnatural. Like the Force is hollow.
I felt it too.
The Force flows through every living thing, Theron. Even you.
The Emperor corrupted the Force on Ziost and drove everyone mad with bloodlust. But here, I barely sense the Force at all.
The effects will be stronger on the surface. The absence of the Force could drive us mad.
My power is limited here, but I will do what I can to shield you and your companions from the worst effects of the Void.
Taking us down.
It's worse here. The void, its hunger. It wants to devour me, mind and spirit. Annihilate every trace of my existence.
I'll be at your side every step of the way. Together, we can face anything.
Out of anyone else's mouth, that would sound like a lie.
The Void's draw is powerful, but it will also hide us from Valen's awareness.
Sith, Jedi.
I can still feel the suffering of their final moments.
Valen will go to any length to break her conditioning.
Can she actually undo what you did to her?
In theory, it is possible. In practice, even she may not be strong enough to survive the process.
She's using the same methods you used on her.
I tried to contain her destructive power. She seeks to unleash it. Which cause serves the greater good?
The strong must break their chains, even if it means the weak must suffer.
But the question is, will you prove stronger than Valen if she breaks her mental bonds? Valen! You have to stop her!
What is this place?
The Immortal Emperor's vault. Inside, Valkorion stored artifacts even he feared were too powerful and dangerous to use.
I cannot protect you from what lies inside.
I'll take my chances. Everybody in. I can't hear you. You're fading.
Was that Valkorion?
He tried to tell me something, but then he disappeared.
Enjoy it while it lasts. I imagine he'll be back soon enough.
Valen has broken her bonds. Now she will be stronger than ever.
Stopping time again. You're back to your old tricks.
My power has returned, now that Naphima has been left behind.
The Alliance won't rest until she's removed from the throne.
I hope you get that chance. Did you discover anything significant inside my vault?
Nothing important.
Good. The relics sealed inside are far too dangerous to be released upon the galaxy.
Are you scared? You should be.
Your mind games are nothing to me, Outlander. But do not lose focus on what matters. Valen must be stopped.
That's only step one. Step two is getting you out of my head.
Be careful what you wish for, lest you get it.
Something in particular you're worried about?
The artifacts hidden there are more dangerous than you can imagine. If you used them, it would be at your own peril.
Your whole family's on Odessen. Valkorion, Arkan, even Senya. Stop playing games and come have your revenge.
With pleasure.
My daughter has taken your bait. Even you cannot save everyone, Outlander. By choosing who shall live, you also choose who shall die. You ready for that burden?
What did Father ever see in you? Did he really think you could steal my throne?
You are not worthy of the throne. You are not fit to rule the Eternal Empire. She won't stop until all your allies lie dead at her feet. You know what you must do. This isn't over. Even now, my daughter is a threat.
Oh, Father, you know me so well.
I have no more power over Valen. Only you are strong enough to stop this.
There's more. Emergency calls coming in from Zakul. The Eternal Fleet set up a blockade. They're bombing them into oblivion.
I won't sit by while the Eternal Fleet wipes out billions of lives.
You cannot solve this with your armies and fleets. The Eternal Throne sits empty, leaderless. The fleet has reverted to its most primal function, extermination. Unchecked, they will destroy all life in the galaxy. There is only one way to stop them. Claim the Eternal Throne and seize your destiny.
Commander, what's wrong?
The visions are getting stronger. Either I ate something bad, or my bond with Valkorion's growing deeper by the minute.
He may be toying with you. Or perhaps you glimpsed something he didn't want you to see.
Whatever he pulls, I'll be ready. Did you bring the holocron?
I've been studying it since we escaped Nathema. The relic's function remains a mystery, but its power is undeniable. If it can protect you from Valkorion.
Do you actually believe that dusty trinket can harm me?
This trinket is strong in the Force. You locked it away for a reason, and if you turn against me, I will use it.
Cling to antiques if you must, but do not lose focus. I have no reason to betray you.
I think it scares you for a reason.
My only fear is that you will lose sight of our goal. Seek the Eternal Throne. We have sacrificed too much to turn on each other now. Victory is almost upon us, but you ignore a closer threat. The disgraced former Emperor, and his mother, a knight-turned-traitor. Strike down my family, and you will face no competition for the throne.
Your family helped me save Odessen and defeat Valen. I won't turn against them now.
Do not underestimate the temptation of the Eternal Throne.
If they move against me, they're dead. But until that happens, they get to keep their lives.
A lack of conviction will be your downfall.
One more interruption, and I'll give Arkan the throne, just to spite you.
You would not dare. Zakul burns. The Republic suffers. The Sith Empire crumbles. Only you can command the throne and harness the power of the Eternal Fleet.
The fleet has gone quiet.
You did it, Commander.
Well done. After years of strife, you have become Emperor of Zakul, Commander of the Fleet, and heir to the Eternal Throne.
Your family's caused enough damage. I won't let the throne fall into the wrong hands again.
Neither will I.
Careful, Valkorion. I have the holocron, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Your relic is useless.
Kneel before me, Valkorion.
It is you who will kneel.
No!
Stop, Father! I once offered you mercy in this very room, but you refused to bow. Now, you have no choice.
If you think I'm your puppet... Bow. As you command, my Emperor.
You're an exemplary pawn. One I forged into a vessel of supreme power, worthy of preserving my spirit. Now I take your body as my own, and rule once more as the immortal Emperor.
You can't do this, Valkorion.
I already have.
Wake up. Wake up. What happened?
Who am I?
You're the Alliance Commander, formerly the Emperor's Wrath. You wear Valkorion skin, but you're the same person you always were.
There must be a way to regain control and get out of wherever here is.
Valkorion shattered your mind and tossed you into the abyss of your psyche. He thinks you're dead, but you survived by assuming his form. Find the holocron. Save yourself.
When you helped my sons track me down, I refused to surrender to mortality. My spirit invaded your mind in search of a new host. You resisted. I pretended to abandon you on Odessa, but my departure was a ruse. Trapped in your mind, I silently observed how you behaved in my absence. Your strength grew. Your vulnerabilities festered. Locked in your mind, I conducted experiments to sate my curiosity. I offered you my power, and you accepted. I pushed you to defy Arkham, but instead you recruited him. In time, my curiosity eroded, and a plan began to take shape. I would hollow out your mind, take possession of your body, and ascend to the eternal throne. But first, I required new weapons to conquer your psyche. I urged you to hunt Valen, and when she threatened your life, I made her kneel before the Dragon of Zakuul. By striking her down, you unleashed her spirit, and gave me the key to your ruin.
Take the holocron. Save yourself.
The Outlander's alive.
Father conquered his mind, but he's fighting back.
Look out!
You persist. Impressive.
You may take my body, but you can't have my mind.
A minor inconvenience. When you struck down Valen, I consumed her essence. Her spirit is now mine to command.
Let me go or I'll chop you into little pieces.
Submit, my child.
As you wish.
Don't let him cage you again.
Let me go!
Your interference ends here.
I have one last surprise for you, Tenebrae.
Father.
Your mother should have obeyed my orders and drowned you when she had the chance.
I ended Mother's suffering long ago, but your torment is just beginning.
Your boy caged you for millennia. Take your revenge.
Through Tenebrae's death, I will earn my freedom.
I killed you once, Father. Now, my offspring will share the pleasure. Annihilate them!
Tenebrae, join me in death!
Dremus pierced my armor at the cost of his life. And soon, you will follow him into oblivion. Rise, my child.
I am yours to command, Father.
Valen, you're free.
That felt lovely.
Enough! Vanquish the Outlander!
I have a better idea, Father. The Outlander's toy set me free.
Take the holocron, Arkin. The Outlander needs you.
Father is too strong.
You've proven yourself stronger. Show him the man you've become.
Arkin, I won't let you face him alone.
Touching. Valen, strike down the brother who betrayed you, and the Outlander who stole your life away.
Father makes a good point, for once.
She's your sister. Make her listen to reason.
Valen. Remember when we were children? Playing with Vexen. Sparring in the shadow of the Eternal Fleet. Running away and living in the swamps for a month. All that freedom stolen when Father locked you in anathema. He will cage you again unless you join us.
I won't be caged. Not again, not ever! I'm going to enjoy watching you squirm, Father.
You have won over my children. Now you will all be consumed by eternity! Enough! Conjure 100 more holocrons, an arsenal of super weapons. Nothing will stop me.
You're wrong, Valkorion. Kneel before the dragon of Zakul.
No, that only works against Valin.
I control what happens here, and I say what's good for Valin is good for you.
Clever.
Kneel, Father! Kneel before the Dragon of Zakul!
It's over. Let go.
Senya.
You've turned your back on this family for the last time.
I am the immortal Emperor. You cannot defeat me.
Look at us. One big, happy family. United by our hatred of one man.
Husband.
Father.
Monster!
Say goodbye to your family.
A god has no family. Before I graced you with my presence, you were nothing but motes of filth drowning in the chaos of the void. And you, a lone Sith, betrayed by your master and left for dead. I gave you a second life, anointed you my wrath, forged into a being worthy of the eternal throne. Without me, you are nothing.
I am not your wrath, Valkorion. I am your executioner.
Remember me when your alliance burns to ash.
Valkorion.
Go. Join my brother.
Ha! How does it feel to be erased from the galaxy?
It's over.
You defeated Valkorion. Once and for all.
Valkorion's risen from the grave more times than I can count. Are we sure he won't return again?
I no longer feel my father's presence. We will never see him again.
Now we can look to the future.
I can't sense the others. I'm not sure if they made it in.
Unexpected guests. Fascinating. Who are you?
You don't recognize me?
No, but you have come here on purpose. Who else could you be?
I'm the one who's going to kill you.
Of course. Who else would come here so willingly? I've heard so much about you. Impressive.
Most impressive.
What the?
My wayward child. You of all people should know better than to challenge my strength.
Or so I've gathered from this Jedi's memories. Your minds are resilient, to say the least. Adapting so quickly. Resisting so ably.
This isn't the first time we've faced each other. You don't remember?
This Jedi remembers. Though she clearly lacks details.
You aren't who you pretend to be.
I am. And I am not.
That's your original body, isn't it? You're not Valkorion or Vitiate. You're Tenebrae.
As shrewd as I've been led to believe.
Are you going to start making sense anytime soon? I'm on a tight schedule.
Rushing ignorantly toward your doom. The galaxy never changes.
Your nonsense never impressed me before, and it's not impressing me now.
Small minds often fail to grasp the full scope of their situations.
The ritual carved into him isn't a plague. It's an imprint. An echo of who he was back then.
It has taken longer than I'd hoped to recompose myself.
But time has never been in short supply. Not for me.
To be honest, I've quite enjoyed the process. The memories this Jedi and her followers have of me, of us. Quite amusing.
You won't hurt her, or anyone else, ever again.
So confident. You clearly don't know me as well as you think.
Let me know when you get to the part where I destroyed you. I'd love to hear your thoughts.
But I have. And yet, here we are. Even your greatest victory failed to overcome the power, the vision that I possess.
Am I supposed to think you're so old that shirts hadn't been invented?
Poor simple-minded creature. Do not fear. Soon, you will not have to think at all. The version of me that you knew became too complacent, too distracted by mortal concerns, empires, wars, even a family. I have seen where that path led. I'm not so easily distracted now. I will succeed where he failed. And thanks to you, I have a choice of interesting bodies to carry me to victory. You lash out with such conviction. Don't you see how pointless it all is?
I control this place. All that happens, every motion occurs by my design.
And you are no different.
You cannot succeed, only die alone.
In the fight against you,
no one is alone. He divided us. He knows that together, we are stronger than he can ever hope to be.
I'd be honored to fight by your side.
Together, we will end him. We'll find Satil and the others at the center of all this. Come on!
You believed you had won, that your achievements outweighed your losses, that your sacrifices meant something. Anything.
After all that I have done, all that I have enslaved, all that I have destroyed, you should have known.
You do not know the true face of power, but you will. Very soon. You will. I told you.
I control all that happens here.
I am immortal, infinite, endless.
Everything ends. Even you.
I believe you tried to destroy me once before. You failed.
I saved you then. I will not save you now.
Fools!
He thinks you will be lost here forever. But you have always known the way to destroy him. Together, we will find his doom. Satil is stronger than this. Duplicate believes. She is not the easy prey he assumes. He gleans the facts of his other lives from the memories and impressions of Satil and her students. But he has only the knowledge of those events. This Tenebrae possesses none of the wisdom earned by experiencing them.
Do you know how long ago this impression of Tenebrae was made?
I can only theorize, but it must have been long before our time. Likely before even Revan's time. Do not share in his arrogance. He is more vulnerable than he would have us believe. But he is still the most dangerous being in the galaxy. If we fail to destroy him here and now, there may never be another opportunity. He is a relic of an era long past. Destroy him. Break the chains he uses to ensnare us all. Free the galaxy from his manipulations. Avenge me. Avenge us all.
At last, I understand.
So desperate for love. For approval. For self-determination.
Each more powerful than the last. And also easily manipulated. You must have been endlessly entertaining.
Ignore him. We're together.
Brother. Sister. We know. Brother.
We know what? That he's just as deluded and self-absorbed as our parents. You couldn't let me be free. You were so afraid to let me be what I am, you killed me. I wouldn't even be here if he hadn't dragged me along.
I'm sorry, Valen. We should have found another way.
Another way to what? Cage me like they did. What exactly did you hope to do with me?
It's what you want that matters. What you would have chosen if I hadn't taken away your choices forever. If I had found another way.
Valen, please.
Please? Please what, Mother? Please stop reminding you of the truth. Does it hurt? Because it pales next to what you did to me.
Please, listen to me, Valen. I don't deserve your forgiveness, but you deserve to hear this. I was wrong. He took you and I said nothing. He caged you, And I stood by. He robbed you of the woman you were destined to be, but I let it happen. Others blame you for so much, but the fault is mine. How much pain and suffering might not have happened if I had just fought harder for you? I could have done more. I should have done more.
I'm sure you did your best, Senya.
You would say that. Birds of a feather and all. Can we focus? There's someone else here who needs to die.
Foolish child. You could never hope to.
You presume limits to my power. There are none.
You must reach the center. Go.
What could you possibly be thinking?
You must realize by now that everything you do here is meaningless. The Jedi's mind can no longer resist me. It crumbles by the second.
When she is obliterated, only I will remain.
Watch, fight, flee, bring as many friends as you like. Nothing can stop me now.
You're wrong. I can stop you.
Foolish child.
Look at them. Your Jedi and her weak-minded students. Barely clinging to life, to sanity.
They will fall. And once again, I will rise.
No. Your power is your weakness. It blinds you.
Jedi nonsense.
Precisely. My students and I, who are we to resist your power? You knew you could dominate us all. That you could tear a path through our minds, absorbing our essence, strengthening yourself, crashing through all our defenses one by one. In time, your victory was inevitable. In time, you would claw your way here, into the very core of my being. Into the heart of my trap.
Trap. Look around you.
Yes, look around me. Look at my students, each of them shaken to their core by the death and chaos that you helped create. Eager for help, guidance, strength. Had you focused on any one of them, you might have succeeded. But your ego wouldn't allow it. Why settle for one student when you could assault them all? And why limit yourself to the students when their master was close at hand? I never needed to beat you. I only had to let you think you were invincible. Until now. Until every person who knows your weakness firsthand could come to face you. Until the one person who proved you could be defeated came here to destroy you, once and for all.
I am master to all Sith. Not one can challenge my power.
You named me your wrath. Here, now, I can think of no better name.
Enough! You will all learn the true depths of my power.
You think you know me?
You will suffer. I cannot be denied.
I am immortal.
everything you've done.
Everyone you've betrayed.
Everyone you've manipulated.
Everyone you've murdered.
The Force seeks balance. Always.
No. No!
The Force is mine! I command it!
I am endless!
No. In the end, you are nothing.
Welcome back.
What is this?
A victory party. The best I could do on short notice. We destroyed him. Utterly and forever. The Sith Emperor will never rise again.
Then it's over. We finally won.
You must feel it. Just as I do. The weight of his evil. It's gone.
Where is everyone else?
My son is helping Kira and Scourge. They're taking my surviving students to our old training grounds on Coruscant. Arkan and Senya have left for Odessen. Perhaps now they will finally know true peace. The rest, Darth Mar, Mitra Surik, Revan, I believe they are one with the Force at last.
Wait, how much time has passed?
That's not important. You have given my son the home he always needed. I never expected a Sith to be the one to help him where I could not, but he is content at last. Thank you.
Theron is a good man, and a good friend. I'm proud to be working with him.
Today, we defeated the most evil and destructive being in history. It has been centuries since the galaxy knew a day without Tenebrae's dark influence. Today is the first step toward a new future. Let's make that future a better one.
Ah, you're awake. Shouldn't need this then. Had an eventful day, have we?
He's gone, Lana. Destroyed. Forever.
I felt it. Kira and Scourge had me pick you up from the hangar. Apparently they were the first to wake from the ritual. You were unconscious for more than an hour. What happened?
Satele wanted a word with me.
That must have been interesting.
That's one way of putting it.
You'll have to tell me all about it. But first, what heading should I set?
Take us anywhere, as long as we're together.